Why hello, today what we're doing for HAGER'S Hangout is we're going to make a workbench. Now as always, safety first. When we get started I'll show you my gloves, my earphones, the tools that I'm going to be using. Obviously, I always have good boots, long pants, long sleeve and stuff like that, because as one of the comments said below, mentioned, hey, I don't exactly know how this plan's gonna work out. I already made a first attempt. The first attempt disintegrated since I was using bad boards and bad parts. So round 2 is better than round 1. Work on this together. Step 1. This is going to be the top of my bench. I'm using a recycled pallet, so I'm going to disassemble this pallet. Since this looks to be good boards, I'm going to try and keep the boards in as good of condition as possible. Come on. Well, what one of you asked in one of the previous YouTube videos was, what was the crutches in the background for? Well, had knee surgery. Because I had knee surgery, I needed the crutches to get around for a short bit. So that's why I had crutches. Yeah. So that should answer that question. Then what I'm going to do is reinforce the ends by doing the following. Want the top to be straight. And I just Alright, now going to the next part. These are some of the sides I had to screw in, but for the most part I was able to reuse the same nails. Go ahead and screw them in, but then these things are going to be very unsafe. One leg at a time. I'm just showing you the proof of concept. Therefore, you guys know. How I'm doing that is pre-starting the screws, and then I'll go ahead and finish off when the board is attached. You wait till the screw is just poking on the other side. And if you go too far, drill it out a little. Now, that was a mistake. Hope that don't bite me. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, right? Post that. Let's see how much easier it is. That ain't happening. And yes, I had surgery on my right knee. But I'm used to kneeling on my right knee. Alright. Once done with all the corners, I'll stand it up, then I'll screw it in, but I'll pause it while I do all that. So as you can see, I put all the screws in. Fairly stable for what I'm going to be using it for. It's a little high. I'm going to chop off 6 inches on each leg. This thing is heavy, especially with a knee injury, for me to transport on and off this shelf to keep it under the roof. So I'm going to show you a trick to make this thing a lot more mobile. Alright, if you recognize, I put it all around. Helps if I attach the battery, right? Alright, so what I did was I cut this down 6 inches, and this side I cut down 12 inches, since these are 6-inch distance. So it should, in theory, once I flip her up, I'm going to lock the wheels. So once I flip her up, should be relatively even. Well, the ground's not even, so for me, this is pretty dang good. Then when I want to move this, I just lift these brakes like that, and like that. Then I can lift and move this wherever I want. It'll be a lot easier. And 4 feet was a little tough. 3.5 feet I think is just perfect for me. And if I need a little bit to be a little bit taller, I just lift this up to here, and that gives me an additional 4 inches, and this is more than good enough. So that is how I built a budget workbench. You can do it too. Find a good pallet, since I started off with a bad pallet, and with the bad pallet, it literally just fell apart. So thank you for being with me on this journey on how to make a workbench, and hopefully I'll be making shelving with a little bit more precision than what I've been doing here. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.